Well, this morning I've got down a new bicycling route. I have to earn my first cigarette in the morning, so I go do my cardio. And I haven't been doing the cardio as much as I should have been, and that probably is why it sort of depressed me a little bit. I watched a YouTube clip from this guy, and I decided to affirm what he said. Now I don't know what studies, what articles, what journals, medical journals he may have read, but he made a statement. He said 85% of all moderate to mild depression is cured if you can get the heart rate above 120 beats a minute for 20 minutes straight on a daily basis. Friends of mine that I told this about said, "Yeah, but when you're depressed, who wants to get off the sofa?" But I found a new route around my house, just riding around the block a couple times. Rather large blocks. I got to switch it up. I got really bored. I was playing pinochle with my friend, another elder, and I couldn't do it anymore. I had to break out and switch up my schedule somewhat. And it's been very liberating and affirming to me to know that I can switch it up and still stay consistent. Um, when I was younger, I would switch it up and I wouldn't stay with it. But I can't help but see how my pain, requiring me to do my physical therapy, being consistent as it is, uh, has inspired me. And the last few years, I've realized, about every 6 weeks, I got to switch up my physical therapy into a different form, and it's just healthy all the way around. My main goal is to stay off of the pain medication and to keep walking. To retain the use of my leg is very important too. So these really heavy concerns inspire me in my life, but also detach me from a great deal of the surface stuff. There's a deeper informing agent than just the, oh, let's go do whatever. So this guy gave me a book, and he said, well, you're really thoughtful, and I want to know your ideas on it. I want to know your thoughts on it. Signature in the Cell. Who's the guy? What's his name? There it is, Stephen Mayer. Intelligent Design. And I've got through the intros quick and easy. But I realized immediately, he's trying to support his argument by using the very techniques of evolution to do so. In fact, he writes, before coming to work full-time at the Discovery Institute, I worked for 12 years as a college professor. In teaching, I found that it is often easier to understand a scientific theory if one can follow the historical progression of thought that led to its formation. That's evolution. And as far as this elder goes, who will remain nameless at this time, because I'm talking about him, but I'm not sure he wants to be talked about in public, though he's spent plenty of time in the public eye. I respect him enough to tread lightly, but at the same time I don't want to insult him. I don't want to insult his dignity, his ability. I mean, he's accomplished so much, and he is my elder, and as far as I'm concerned, he's a badass, you know. He's been able to throw himself into competing with his peers and rising to the occasion and surviving and doing well, being productive. It's just that I understand that there's a guiding myth, and it's worked for him, and he's done well, as far as I know. I don't know all his personal life. I don't know everything, you know. I just have to take it for face value of what he presents to me. I mean, he could be lying. He could be completely insane, for all I really know. But he's got a driver's license. He's raised a family. He's got a wife. So, anyway, I don't want to take away something that works. I understand in the multiplicity and variety of this world, everything supports everything else interdependently. And he's not a bad guy. But coming to the realization of certain aspects can destabilize us. And I don't want to take away the magic. I don't want to take away the wonder. And certain perspectives can do that. It's just the way it goes. You grow up and, you know, can you retain that awe and wonder in the magic of life? So as far as this book goes, my view is that I learned that there is the eternal and there is the everlasting. And in the eternal realm, time and space and the vicissitudes of time and space do not affect it. It's unaffected by it. However, it's beyond all categories of thought, because all categories of thought are fixed and set fast in time and space. So, ultimately, it's a mystery from whence words turn back. And the rapture is experiencing the life here. And I feel that he's done that, and he's doing that. However, he's going through the transition of being the big man into being just another retiree. Though he still fulfills his big man-ness in other areas. It's all a learning lesson for me. I don't trust a lot of people. I haven't been given a reason to trust them. And the main reason is that we do things that we're unaware of. There is an unconscious. And when we confront it, you know, I have a stance and posture. In fact, I told Bob, there's his name, I told him when we first met, you know, when we present ourselves to the altar of the Almighty, what is our stance and posture? Because the stance and posture that we present to the Almighty should be in accord with how we present ourselves to life. And I'm gentle. I don't know it all, but I don't mind saying, hey. And other people may not tolerate that kind of behavior. You know, everything reflects everything else. Everything is a secret confession. It's all right there. It's right before my eyes. I could see it. Anyway, I'm going to read about it. I'm going to read the book. But I'm not sure how I'm going to present my views to him.